In tonight's research, Dandadan Episode 9, Chuunibyou, and music trivia. Let knowledge flow. Hola, minasan! Welcome back for another round of Dandadan! Oh, last time, we had romance, of course, teen romance, teen angst romance, because Okunun lied to Ayase about doing a report when he was in fact training. He had his reasons, but unfortunately, don't lie, never lie, especially in relationships. Never lie in relationships. And our resident Sailor Moon character, Ira, thinking that she's going to rescue Okunu from being a demon because she sees Ayase as some kind of crazy witch. Yeah, she ended up learning pornography from her father's study and tried to apply that to Okunu, resulting in the ever popular romance misunderstanding trope, where the boy falls on top of the girl, and love interest discovers and starts calling pervert on boy. It's not a teen romance without that kind of trope going on. And in the process, domain expansion occurred, and the supportants are back, and they came with a friend. Meanwhile, Lockzilla is lurking about and almost blew away Ayase. So now that the supportants are after the banana again, we're gonna see if they succeed in getting the banana. So, comment, like, subscribe, follow, and hit the notification, and let us begin the research. This is interesting. Now, the reason why I said that was interesting because I didn't catch on that in the manga, remember? That was Ira when the mask was off, but still retained the demon form. Oh, this is a good fight. Oh, yeah, the hands behind the back. Oh my gosh, this is... Ah! There goes his clothes. Oh, nice. Although, I don't remember that in the manga, him running around butt naked trying to find clothes. Oh! Super grammetry. Oh gosh, this is bones. I just love the way they say banana. Is he bringing out the power of hope and justice? Freaking Sailor Moon. Oh my god. Just transform! He just shuffled over to her. There you go. Oh, I thought clothes would form over you. Oh god. The awesome zone. Right. This is a great anime depiction of this. Dang, yeah. Luigi headbutt. He smashed brother. Yep, here she is. Oh yeah, she real pissed. Dang. Oh, yeah. That's right. Just jammed it right to his head. Yeah, they powered him up. Turn him into an actual mantis. Yeah, he's got the tie to go with it. Oh, the same exact position again. The same. That's the same. Yeah, he's fast. Oh my gosh! I think yeah, they're doing the ballet. Yep. The ballet dance. The pose. Oh. Here it comes. Yep. It's Lockzilla. Kamisi. Oh my gosh, she's bonding too hard there. Yep. Ooh, his guts. Business punch. It's Mantis strip. Mantisian. Oh, that's so cool. The transition to live action. Yeah. He needs oxygen. You're not swimming, you're running. Them cut shots, it's so cool.
しょう。自分だって役に立とうって思ってんですよ。いつまでもイチャついてんのが悪いんだよ。イチャついてませんし。イチャついてんじゃん、ずっと。やっぱ気にしてんじゃないですか。してねえわ。
Man,
バカ女と何しようがどうでもいいわ。
they're a married couple already.
どうでもよくないならよくないってちゃんと言ってくださいよ。他の人にいくら誤解されようが全然いいですけど、綾瀬さんに誤解されるのは嫌だ。綾瀬さんにはちゃんと分かってほしいんですよ。
触んなよ変態。
すいません。
そんな格好で何言ってんの。
Will your lips taste the kiss of death?
もう二度と触りません。
それいいじゃん。
は？
無駄なあがきはやめろって。なんじゃそりゃ。
力を捕まえるように超能力で動かして。
Catch some lively fish.
おいバカ女、起きろ。強制
Oof.
させ。
白鳥さん、よかった。
く脱いで。水の抵抗あると動かしにくい。私が脱ぐときは結婚しようって決めてるの。
上に逃げるなんてずるいです。もう少し時間をくれです。
どいつもこいつも使えませんね。彼の攻撃力は素晴らしいですが、見る者すべてに襲いかかる頭の悪さ。もういいです。この際みんなで合体しましょう。この通信ケーブルを使って一つになりましょう。
高倉君、私の下着姿見たんだから。
見てないです。
てめえの下着姿なんかアメちゃん一個でチャラだわ。
Oh, that's messed up.
二人とも気合い入れてよ。指図しないで。私がリーダーなんだから。行くよ。
I'm the leader. Oh, oh, that's crazy. I've got. Yeah, they merged with Nessie.
水入れですね。
何あれ、あんなのあり。
綾瀬さん、あれ首に水溜めてますよ。
ずっと撃てるわけじゃないんだ。チャンスかも。近づいて攻撃するよ。
Nope, you got kicked.
我々はこう見えてインファイトユーマですよ。
UMA. Man, so nicely animated. Like, how you say, the manga. You know, when you deal with panels, you don't get these type of effects. It's still effective, but the animation just really elevates it.
テルポ星人の野郎、初めからネッシーの弱点を補うためにパンチ野郎連れてきたんだ。
以上ならまだしも水中じゃなすすべなしですよ。
今シャコパンチって言ったろ。
また高圧縮水流が切れてしまいましたね。溺れ死ぬのを待ってもいいですが、少々時間を使いすぎました。殴り殺してもよろしいでしょうか。
Yeah, asking permission to punch her. ISA's theme song.
合体するべきじゃなかったな、シャコ星人とはよ。シャコのパンチ力は水中では史上最強だけど、地上では本気のパンチは絶対に打てない。もし本気で打ってたら今のてめえみてえに自分のパンチの衝撃で破裂してたはずだぜ。
Oh wow, the way the head moved. That was 60 frames there.
このまま何時間でも水の中にいられますよ。
自分は泳げねえがよ。走れる道があればよ。本気出せるぜ。
There he goes. Domain expansion collapses. Doors open. It said all the wrong phrases. There we go. The two on the one on the floor. Oh man. Well, that was a fun episode. First, let's do some research. Let's start off with Ira. Ira is what people around the anime community is referring to as a chuni or Chuunibyou. It's a very interesting trope. It's an interesting trope applied in anime, and it does have some real world connotations. We'll start off with Urban Dictionary here to explain what this is about. It's a Japanese slang term which roughly translates to middle school second year syndrome. People with Chuunibyou either act like a know-it-all adult and look down on real ones, or believe they have special powers unlike others. This is a common stage in growth for most people. It happens, you guessed it, around the second year of middle school, which is grade 8. However, the problem is there are some grown-ups who have this symptom. There are 3 main types of Chuunibyou. DQN type pretends to be antisocial, even though they aren't. It can't be and has made up stories about antisocial behavior. Subculture type prefers subculture or minor trends just to be different, have the cool factor. Evil Eye type admires mystical powers and pretends to have one of their own to the extent of establishing an alias just for that. And if you think you have one of these or want more information, good idea is to read the Chuunibyou user manual by Segama Hyoya. Chuunibyou Toriatsukai Setsume Sho. This is pretty fascinating. Basically, according to TV tropes, often shortened as chuni or Tues, often a derisive Japanese slang term for embarrassing behavior of 13 to 14-year-olds. The term literally means middle school second year syndrome, often translated as 8th grader syndrome in U.S. media. Despite the name, it can manifest in people of all ages. As a colloquial term, the exact symptoms of Chuunibyou aren't entirely set in stone, but in general, Chunies act like overly melodramatic, know-it-alls who think of themselves as more awesome than everyone else because of experience, abilities, and even special powers that they clearly don't have. Imagine kids try to convince you that they're accomplished ninjas who can kick your ass, and you kind of have the idea. The term was coined by radio Japanese personality Hikaru Ijuin on his program in 1999. He originally used it much more broadly to refer any kind of childish thinking or behavior exhibited by kids at that age. It would occasionally admit to contracting Chuunibyou himself. The Japanese internet took the concept and ran with it, of course, applying it specifically to the kind of people they often encounter, and the process causing Ijuin to lament that I have no interest in this word anymore because it has lost its original meaning when I first described it. It's just very disappointing, but it's just very sad. That's pretty sad, you know, when the internets take things over. The trope codifier, on the other hand, is Hyoya Segami's Chuunibyou User Manual, which categorizes Chunies broadly into 3 types: DQN, subculture, evil eye, which we just read through. Let's see here. The book is available, at least in this place here, Hobby Link Japan, but this is the book itself. That looks pretty fun. Kotobukiya has it on sale. This item is discontinued, is not expected to come back into stock. So this is probably a hard book to find. This is a Japanese language illustration art book. It's probably a comedy book. If you suffer from Chuunibyou syndrome or wish to find out about the various types of behavior, then this is the book for you. Chuunibyou, literally translated as 11th grader sickness, is a Japanese term used to refer to teenagers' characteristic behaviors and expressions. This black and white book provides checklists of behaviors and expressions with tick boxes that you can check, and at the end see what level and type of Chuunibyou you are. All text is in Japanese softcover. So, yeah. Basically, that's Ira in a nutshell. She really believes that she's a superhero, that she's the hero, the main character of a story. When she says that, she does all those Sailor Moon poses and talks about, looking to free Okurun from the clutches of Ayase, the witch, the demon witch. She's completely lost in the fantasy, and to make matters worse, she thinks she's in a romantic fantasy as well, because she went to her father's study and watched his porn and read his porn and got all the wrong ideas. She has been taught all the wrong lessons and was trying to go for Okurun. And then to make matters worse, in this episode, she says that she's the leader of the group and not to be giving her any orders, which is pretty freaking hilarious. She's completely out of it. Another good example of a Chuuni is the very popular Eminence in Shadow. Shadow himself, really thinks he's the main character of a whole thing. Meanwhile, all the real world events in the isekai world he's going on is actually happening with Shadow guarding and their enemies, and he's busy like in another area. Like his whole brain set is in another area. Here they're running parallel, but they're not in the same lane. He's in a completely different lane, thinking that he's the main character of a whole completely different story. Awesome show. I highly recommend Eminence in Shadow. It's pretty funny. It's pretty cool. So another thing that happened the last episode, we were introduced to Gig Worker. Gig Worker is basically a punching alien, super punching alien, and he's Spanish speaking because he says chiquitita a lot, and probably a few other words along the way. But the thing is, he got turned into a mantis shrimp by the Serpoans. Go fig. But here's something that's interesting. A couple of interesting things. First and foremost, chiquitita is Spanish, and it means little girl. Chiquitito means, of course, little boy in Spanish. But there's also another thing that he was doing. That was singing. He was doing a lot of singing of Chiquitita, and apparently it's a reference to ABBA's Chiquitita, a very, very famous music group. This is one of their timeless songs, Chiquitita. So just going to play real quick, just this one little thing, so you can all hear for yourselves. Now, let me just lower the volume. Here we go. So, as you can see, that's the title of their song, Chiquitita. Highly recommend watching ABBA. ABBA's got some good songs, and just watch them. But that's basically the reference, where the primary reference is coming from, and why Gig Worker was singing last episode, and of course singing even now when it's like, businessman. almost sounded like he was saying Magic Man, like the whole inflection sound almost like Magic Man from Adventure Time, like Magic Man. He's like businessman. I'm not sure if that's a reference, if that was a deliberate reference to Adventure Time. That would be cool if it is. Please do not quote me on that. Don't don't try to make the connection. I'm just speculating. I'm completely speculating. If you confirm it, great. But don't try to say that I legit called it. I'm not calling it. I'm just saying that it just sounds that way, the way he said that. But I thought that was, it's pretty interesting, to hear Spanish being, one of the Spanish ethnicities. To see that in anime, I'm always happy to see Spanish in any form in anime and manga. It puts a smile on my face, and how much Japan enjoys that. Maybe that's something I could do a little more further research next go around. We'll see about that. So let's close out the research with one more thing, and we see it all the time in the opening, Creepy Nuts' opening theme, and that is that little dance that Ayase does. Of course, the her backup dancers do the call-in from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But the thing that's been very elusive was this particular dance that she does. This little jig here, and it's actually coming from Rihanna's music video. I believe it was called "Where Have You Been." That's what it says right here. This is how the dance looks like by comparison. Just like that. And basically everybody on the internet has been blowing up on this with Ayase's dance. And yeah, she does do the jump as well, just like that. And basically people fell in love with it, so much so that they're actually doing videos. Teenage girls have been doing videos of them doing the dance, but dressed up as cosplaying as Ayase. They're cosplaying as Ayase and doing music videos of them doing the Rihanna dance. It pretty much legitimately blew up and everything. So yeah, that's pretty fun. You know, the teenagers got another thing. What was the last time? What was that? Haru Suzumiya. Haru Suzumiya was the last time anybody got into a dance craze off of anime. From what I remember. Oh no. Sorry. Kaguya-sama. Kaguya-sama was the last time a dance craze popped up out of it, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But I think, if I remember right, that was, it was, Haru Suzumiya was in the late 2000s, but Kaguya-sama, from what I can recall, was the most recent dance craze to come out of anime. That got everybody. So now it's the Rihanna dance from Dandadan. You know, the cosplayers are dressing up as Ayase. You know, so I think some of them got the boys backup dancing, doing the Carlton dance, but it's primarily the girls who are cosplaying as Ayase and doing the Rihanna dance. So yeah, another dance craze is born from anime. Another one is born from anime. Go fig. Go fig. So, time for the review. And I'm not going to show a lot of the images, quite honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong. The artist did a great job covering in very comedic form, but I'm not going to. I'm sure I probably have so much blurred out images. It's crazy. I'm sure my editing got plenty of blurred images going on, but yeah, it's the big fight with the Serpoans, Gig Worker, and of course Nessie, Nessilla, Lockzilla. I like Lockzilla better. So basically, that's all it is. It's just one whole big fight. We get to see acrobatic Sada Sada in action. Acrobatic Silky. I don't know, they interchange it from what it sounds like. They've been interchanging it. But we get to see Ira. What threw me off regarding Ira, I can show this one, this particular scene here. What threw me off is that, what happened here? Why did it do that? The thing blinked out on me. Sorry, I was about to pull this up, but okay, that's good. Sorry about that. The whole entire video just blinked out and reset me before I had a chance to show you this. As we can see, Ira looks perfectly normal compared to Okurun. But what threw me off is that in the manga, I thought she was still under Silky's voice, acrobatic Silky's voice, the demon voice. But here, when her mask is off and you see her regular face, even though she's got the long hair and the demon mask, she speaks normally, like her normal self. But once the mask comes back on, then she starts sounding like Silky herself. Not only that, but her outfit doesn't change like Okarune's does. Okarune's outfit changes when he transforms, which is very interesting. It's also in the manga as well. But I've always found it very interesting that for Chuuni, she doesn't get to have her magical girl costume, so she could do her magical girl thing, since she believes that she's a magical girl trying to save the world. But basically, for the most part, this is all fights and everything. Okarune tried to find clothes so he could get dressed to fight in. The Serpoans turned gig worker into a mantis shrimp, and he ends up singing businessman while beating everybody up. This is what he ends up looking like. And he's like, businessman, singing once again. Ultimately, Nessie shows up. And then we get these. I can't even show it, but yeah, they Okarune and Ira ballet combat, do ballet fighting on the Serpoans, and every time Ayase keeps hearing Ken Takakura or his catchphrase, she completely gets distracted, and the Serpoans immediately activate their new ability, where they can shut down the curses and remove the transformations while pinning everybody on the ground. So they kind of adapted to the situation, and they now want to know about these curses and what it's all about. However, Nessie ends up showing up. Nessie shows up, and for some weird reason, Ira's got this face. Since she's next to a very naked Okarune. She's having her Chuuni moment again. She's having her romantic Chuuni moment once more. He of course, as his starry eyes, his Kita eyes showed, he's seeing Loch Ness for the first time ever. He's seeing Loch Ness for the first time ever. However, Lockzilla is out to blow everybody away and destroy them completely. So yeah, they pretty much all got stuck with a big fight. We also find out that the gig worker can't really swim, being a mantis shrimp. but his power, just like it was explained regarding the mantis shrimps, they could actually deliver a lot more power underwater, and thanks to Loch Ness, to Lockzilla doing his own domain expansion and turning everything into water, the walls, the ceilings, everything, just makes things even more difficult for everybody. And the Serpoans, of course, were not too happy because two of them got taken out, and the third one decided, okay, let's merge Gig Worker, Lockzilla, and myself together, and end up with this crazy fight. Of course, Ayase has a major difficulty because their clothes, mainly being sweaters, Ira and Ayase are wearing sweaters. They're heavy. It's pinning them down from the waters, keeping them slow. They, of course, strip down to their undergarments and start fighting in their undergarments, while Okarune is going naked. Like it's just it escalated. I can tell you that right now. It just escalated, just like in the manga. It escalated hard. But they did win eventually. They did win, and we get the most comedic punchline imaginable, because remember, their clothes, even though the world returns back to normal, their clothes do not return back to normal. They basically lost their clothes, and Okarune is butt naked while Ayase and Ira are in their undergarments, and of course I still can't even show it because it was just freaking hilarious that not only the way that they were drawn, as they were ran off in such a comedic, cartoonish way, but the students were taking pictures when it was like on the floor like this, all tilted, it's like what the oh man. And then Ira pops up with them. Oh my gosh, the faces they make. Here we go. There we go. We could do this one. And it ends with these faces. Oh man, the absolute cartoonish faces, all the distortions and everything, the freakouts. It was funny in the. I know I keep comparing the manga, but you gotta understand. You know, the manga and the anime are doing a great job with Dandadan, and they're hitting it out of the park on both sides. I can't recommend this. I can't recommend the franchise enough. Read the manga, watch the anime. You know, you get it all. You get it all. Oh my gosh! So, man, I should really take a look at do a little bit more deeper, find out who the animation studio is, because now that the season 1 is over, we're about to catch up with and get through season 1. But with season 1 going to end up being over, I'm hoping that with season 2 it'll be the same animation studio, because they did a great job. They did a fantastic job adapting it from the manga. I'm crossing my fingers, you know. I'm hoping so. So we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh man. Oh man. The fun just doesn't stop. Alright, so head on over to Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, grab yourself a copy of A Possible Man, a strange fantasy novel written by me. You'll find links to the book down in the description below, along with links to other merch such as pins, stickers, t-shirts, music. Enjoy the products. Thank you for your patronage. And if you happen to own The Impossible Man and did lore videos on YouTube, thank you. I look forward to seeing those videos. And you can join me on my live multi-stream on Twitch and Kick every Monday through Thursday, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to hanging out with you. So, until the next round of Dandadan, thank you all for joining me, and I wish you all a good night, buenas noches, and oyasuminasai.